Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat, baby. Step on that goddamn like button, chat. Share the live. Let them know where the fuck we at. You see the title. Carolina Panther versus Buffalo Bill, chat. Yeah. Battle in the bank. You already know what time it is. It's going down, chat. Today we'll find out who the starting quarterback is. Today we're going to find out, chat. But the Carolina Panthers did in fact put out a Panther huddle. We getting ready to react to that chat. I ain't seen it yet neither. Shout out to everybody in here. Rashad Ali in the chat. Candy Girl know where we at. Shout out Ty Lofty. You know what time it is. Young Quante Lewis in the chat. What's poppin', sir? Shout out Miss Cool. Oh yeah. Shout out Trucker 49, Ken 88, SC Panther Boy 803. What's good with you? Shout out SC, my guy Panther Circle 87. Who else we got? Wallace the drummer, Don Smith, Charles Haynes and his bitch. What's up, Charles? Shout out Charles in the chat. Domo Smith, John Tay. What up, John Tay? LeJonte. Shout out that guy there. Shout out Tay Mobley. Who else we got? Hoopla TV in the building. Wolfman, I see you, thug. Shout out Wolf Human. Oh, okay, I see you. Oh no, this ain't Wolf She-Man. I don't know. Don't make me lie to y'all, chat. Gotta double tap that goddamn screen. Demi in the chat. What up, thug? Shout out my guy Demi locked in. Shout out Stefan. Yeah, Stefan in the chat. Omar Tillman say, let's go. And man, Andy ain't playing Sunday. Don't make me tell y'all again. Shout out A. Dot. What up, thug? Shout out A. Dot. Charles Haynes in the building. Goddamn it, Sean Deport. He say, hey, Unc. He say, I'm frying up some buffalo this weekend. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Fried buffalo. I take a little piece. Shout out Mike Long. Yeah, I take a little piece. Shout out Mike Long again. Say, let's go get this goddamn dub. Let's go get this win. You think we ain't? Say Bryce for the fourth win in a row. Yeah, Bryce will play Sunday. Shout out Young Quay. Say green thing time. Yeah, it is. Real quick, chat. Let me get a green 80. Shout out Bryce Young. It's coming. It's coming. Y'all stay right there. Them motherfuckers out there cutting trees. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Double tap my goddamn screen, man. Y'all know what we doing. Yeah, we getting ready to get into this goddamn Panther huddle real quick, chat. How y'all feeling today, man? Talk to me, Illmatic. How you feeling today, man? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's the goddamn it's the chainsaw crew right outside my goddamn house. Punk puss ass motherfucker. Oh, punk pussies. Stay right there, chat. Y'all know what we doing. Shout out Omar Tillman. Say Bryce not playing. Big Andy in charge. We don't know that yet. And you don't neither, motherfucker. Y'all funny to me. I told y'all I be the only nigga saying Bryce playing Sunday. I'm all right with that. I say that. Yeah, I say that. Shit, I'm all right with that. Yeah, I'll be that nigga saying Bryce go play Sunday, chat. I ain't got no problem with that. None at all. Damn, excuse me. My bad, chat. Shout out Illmatic, say real good. Omar Tillman, all right, nigga, we'll see about that. He say red 1,000, red 8,000, or red 80. Yeah. Come on with that shit. Now, we about to block his ass. Yeah, Chad, we about to block his ass with all that bullshit. Shout out my guy Demi coming through. First one to light that screen up. Say, goddamn it, green 80. Yeah, Chad, y'all already know the vibes. Make sure you get your score predictions in. Stay right there. Yeah, y'all stay right there, Chad. Make sure y'all get y'all score predictions in, chat. Make sure. How y'all feeling today, man? Talk to me, Chet. What we doing? How y'all feeling this morning? Nah. Now, you know damn well if you're going to enter the score prediction challenge, it's got to be official. You got to do it via Super Chat or Cash App. Stop playing games. Y'all know the vibes now. Yeah. You got to lock in. Yeah, we playing the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. He say, drop it, Quante. He said, how much for his head up? For Omar, $50. Yeah, $50. Yeah, $50 for the day. Yeah, now if you a member, I make it light for you, $25 for my members. Now, if a member want to knock a member head off, $25. Like $25. We'll see Omar ass tomorrow. He say entertaining live last night. Man, I appreciate that, the boy for life. You know we working around here. Shout out Demi. I'ma lock you in. He say 27-24. He got the Panthers winning. I got you. Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker chat. And I don't know for a fact if I'm going to make it to the goddamn bank tomorrow, chat. I don't even know if I'm going to make it Sunday. It's still up in the goddamn air. Shout out to everybody in here. I know. Y'all know goddamn well I'm dying to be in the bank. Had some things, some shit going on, chat. Shout out Quante. Y'all stay right there. Let's get into the Panther huddle, man. I ain't seen this shit yet. Let's go, chat.
The following is an exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers and the National Football League. On this episode of the Panthers Huddle, there's plenty to shout about in Carolina. Coach Canales is here as his squad looks for another win at home against the Buffalo Bills. Plus, TD breaks down Josh Allen and company in this week's film room. Welcome inside the Panthers Huddle.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us inside the Panthers Huddle alongside my incredible co-host and Panthers legend, Thomas Davis. I am Kristen Balboni. TD, we got to start with this performance against the Jets. The Panthers have now won 3 in a row. They gave up just 6 points to the Jets. I know that makes you very happy.
Listen, another dominant defensive performance. We talked about it, KB. You have to, on the road, take your running game and your defense, and we took both of those up to New York, and we got the job done. At the end of the day, I love this.
J.C. Horn, a big boy, chat. J.C. Horn, a big boy. Wow. Shout out my guy, Dabo. Y'all know what time it is.
Of this football team. I love the way that this defense in particular is starting to play football, and now they've gotten into the top 10 in defense in NFL. So let's go, keep going, keep pounding. But at the end of the day, I love what these guys have been able to do up front is where it starts.
Shout out A-Dot. What up with you? A-Dot say boom, 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 boom. Bang, bang. Man, y'all better not cut that shit out. Y'all turning me up, Chet. Yeah, y'all turning me up. I'm on my way to Charlotte. Don't even worry about it.
With any good football team, with any great defense, it starts up front. And those guys up front they've been getting the job done all season long, KB. But J.C. Horn and the guys on the back end have absolutely stepped their game up as well, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from them.
That's right. Derek Brown, 2 of the 6 sacks in that game. J.C. Horn, those 2 incredible interceptions. Always great to have your leaders performing at such a high level.
Yes.
And then as we look at this team coming home and facing the Bills, TD, you were saying to me earlier, what a great opportunity this is to really put everyone on notice.
It is. This is the game that people will start to look at the Carolina Panthers as being a different football team. This is the chance to jump into the national spotlight and prove to everybody that we're not just a fluke. You know, this is not just a 3-game stretch against some bad teams.
Shout out everybody. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Shout out Illmatic for that cash app. What Ill say? He say, goddamn it, Green 80. Goddamn it, Illmatic. Hey, Illmatic, I appreciate that love, my G. Don't let Ill be the only one, chat. Yeah, don't let Ill be the only one. Cash App is in the ticker. Show me love, goddammit. Let's go. Y'all turning me up this morning, I see. Oh, what's today? Friday? Today Friday? Flex on them. Today flex on them Friday? Ah, shit. God damn. Shout out to everybody in here. Don't let Ill be the only one turning me up. Y'all flex on them. Damo say Sweet Caroline. Oh. Man, y'all better stop fucking playing, man. Stop playing, Damo. God damn it, man. See, Chet. I told y'all I got a situation going on. Hey, me. I got a situation going on, and it's fucking with me because I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to Charlotte this Sunday. So y'all fucking with me. Let's get back to the huddle. God damn it, Damo.
Now we're facing a really good football team at home with
the
reigning MVP coming right here. And this is a great opportunity for this defense.
Almost did bring the situation. They take the situation with me, guys.
For this football team to really go out and exert their dominance against a really good team. So I'm looking forward to this game, KB.
And TD, we know all the things the Bills have in their favor. They're coming off a bye. They have an incredible coach, Sean McDermott. I know you're very close with him. They have the former MVP, Josh Allen. But they've also lost 2 in a row coming into this game. What makes them vulnerable? How are teams doing it?
Listen, they're not putting together stretches of dominant football offensively like they have in years past. You know, it's just been a ton of inconsistency from this group. The defense, they've had guys in and out of the lineup, so we know how that can be tough when you don't have consistency and guys that are playing together.
Shout out JP Pickett. What's up, baby?
Throughout the course of the season all the time. So you're going to have issues right there. And that's something that the Bills have faced and they've dealt with. But now they're getting a lot of their guys back, right? So, you know, it's a perfect storm. You know, you're coming off of a bye week. I think they have a really good record, too, coming out of the bye. But
I think they're undefeated under Sean McDermott coming out of the bye. But who cares about that?
I didn't want to say that,
First time for everything.
Yeah, Christy, because we undefeated at home. Fuck is you talking about?
For a loss.
Listen, they're undefeated out of the bye. We're undefeated at home.
Yeah.
Something has to give.
Tell her, TD. Tell her.
This weekend, if you're at home and you're wondering if you should be at this game, this is going to be a great matchup that you don't want to miss. But without any question.
TD talking to me, Chet. He talking to me. He know goddamn well I'm going to be in the bank. See, A-Dot. See, they fucking with me, Dot. They fucking with me. They know goddamn well I want to be in the bank.
And KB, we know that this is going to be a phenomenal game. We know that these are 2 head coaches that are absolutely looking forward to getting out there and playing. We know Sean McDermott very well. You know, like you talked about our former coach. We got a couple of guys, a couple of staff members that are over there. So they started calling the Buffalo Bills Panthers North because we have so many of our old people up there. But at the end of the day,
no, sir, Bryce Young will play Sunday.
It's just a like-minded organization when it comes to grit, comes to hard work, and it comes to really going out and playing dominant football. And that's what they've been able to do, and that's what we're trying to get back to as a team. So it's going to be a great game.
We certainly know what the Bills have at quarterback. Our quarterback situation a little bit more up in the air. As of the time of this recording, we can't say for sure who that quarterback will be for the Panthers on Sunday. But TD,
Chet, they doing this shit on purpose. Bryce is becoming a distraction.
Just taking it down this road, we know what the Panthers have in Bryce Young. Say it is Andy Dalton. What should we expect from him?
No drop off. You know, Andy Dalton is a true pro. He's the guy that's gotten it done in this league for a very long time. He's put up big numbers.
Bryce Young, look, listen, Chet, and y'all saying Bryce ain't practiced all week. That's true, but that's not true. Because if you listen to what Bryce and the coaching staff and Dave Canales has said, they said Bryce has been taking all of the mental reps that he need to take. Yeah, and he's doing the light walkthroughs, if you will. So it's almost like Bryce is having a light week of practice, and you know, but he's having a mental week in practice. That don't necessarily mean he taking all the reps off or he missing all the practice this week, Chet. Hell, Bryce don't have to run with the ones all week to Friday if he got to and still be ready to play Sunday. So I'm not. It's not like Bryce has missed the entire season. Bryce know what the game plan is. Bryce know what the playbook is. Bryce know the rhythm of these wide receivers. Shit, let's not. Y'all talking to me like Bryce need time in this goddamn offense. He know the offense. Let's go, Chad. Let's get back to the huddle.
A very long time, and you know he's a leader that these guys will rally around without a doubt. So there's no question for any of these guys in this locker room whether it's going to be a huge drop off with Andy Dalton coming in to replace Bryce. If that's something that has to
That's
happen.
all I'm saying. If you don't play, don't
check
play.
out this
Stay right
crazy
there.
bonus.
Stay right there.
I heard it's like ultra powerful. So let's see what's gonna happen here.
Stay
That's
right
7x
there.
on the last reel. It's going to be.
If you don't play, don't play.
Again, we're just taking it day by day. You know, I'm just trying to progress, trying to go better, be better each day. It's definitely been progress, and again, I'm gonna give all my trust and faith in the training staff and continue to do my part to do whatever it takes.
Do you feel like y'all are going to take this thing right up to the morning of?
Again, that's not my call. You know, obviously it's not just about me. You know, this is the team. You know, at the end of the day, whatever I want the Panthers to win. That's always the goal. So obviously there's other moving parts. There's other stuff that has to happen. The organization is
Andy ain't leading us no goddamn way.
But again, for me, my task is to stay locked in, make sure that I'm keeping the same process, and do everything I can in the training room to try to get back. And that's what I'm focused on.
For me, I'm just excited. You know, if I get to be out there to get a chance to play, I was excited. Obviously, you hate that Bryce got hurt in the game, but I get to be in there, get to be be a part of it, and kind of impact the game. So.
And that's spoken like a true bench player right there. That's spoken like a true player that know he ain't getting no goddamn snap Sunday. You stand right there, Andy, and keep that goddamn hat on, sir. Yeah, you keep that goddamn hat on, sir. Yeah, that sounds like a guy that knows he won't be taking a snap Sunday. Spoken like a true bench player. Spoken like a true bench player. Let's go, Chad. Let's get back to the huddle.
Every chance you get, you look forward to it.
All right, we started off the show talking about this dominant defense. One of the guys who was dominant last week was the rookie Nick Scorton. A sack and a half in that game, his very first in the NFL. I had the chance to sit down with him. Take a look at this. Nick, congratulations. First NFL sack, 1.5 sacks on Sunday in that win over the Jets. I have a question. When you have 1.5 sacks, how is the half a sack compared to the first sack?
The half sack was my first sack.
That's right. Do you get just as excited about a half a sack as you do for the whole one?
In that situation, no, because I thought it was a TFL at the time. If I would have knew it was a sack, I would have been a lot more excited. But I thought it was a TFL, so I was just like, let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, okay, so that's the reason why the celebration that we saw was for the full sack. So if you're just listening, if you're watching, I'll do the celebration. If you're listening, what you did was you blew a kiss and you put your arms up. It reminded me of like you were on a stage after a play. Is that what you were going for? Did you plan this?
No.
Yeah, it just came out.
I got too excited, and I kind of froze up a little bit because I got a celebration that I usually do, but I was like, the sack.
Chad, what we think about Nick Scorton right now? How y'all feel about Nick Scorton, number 11? Talk to me, Chad. How we feel? Do we are we comfortable with Nick Scorton? Yes or no?
I'm glad it was my first sack, but I had missed one earlier in the game. It just wasn't a cool enough sack for me to do my celebration. So I just kind of, first one, here I am, everyone.
You were so happy.
Jalen say monster in the making. Riz B say he a dog. Say he a young beast. Facts. I like everything about him, chat. And you know what else I like? The fact that he looks up to Derrick Brown. And Derrick Brown him and Derrick Brown got a good relationship. And they play he be playing side by side with Derrick Brown. He like it. Watch how he talk about Big Grizzly.
Too, as you should be.
Coming up, Chris and Balboni sits down with Coach Dave Canales as the Panthers get ready to defend their lair against the Bills on the Panthers Huddle. This exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers television network is brought to you in part by Bank of America, the official bank of the Carolina Panthers.
Stay right there, Jack. What the hell is this? Wow.
Welcome back to the Huddle, joined now by head coach Dave Canales.
God damn it, no sock, Mr. No Sock himself. Yeah, long sleeve, short shorts, no sock Canales. Goddamn it, that's goddamn it, Dave E. Dave E. Canale right there. Goddamn it, Dave E.
Coach, 3 in a row. You've won 4 out of the last 5, and this one.
Hey, shout out Illmatic. Say 30-27 Panthers. Goddamn it, let's go, Ill. Let's go, Ill. Turn them up, Ill. Say 30-27. Let's go, Ill.
Felt like it was on the back of this defense. 6 sacks in this game. You allowed just 6 points. How did they get it done?
It was good team football. First and foremost for the defense, stop the run game. And we knew the challenge going into this game of having a quarterback with some designed runs. Got to give a lot of credit to Coach Ajero and the defensive staff for having a game plan for what that might look like, forcing them into a game that they didn't want to play, having to throw the ball, which is where the sack production came and the turnovers late as we turned it into that mode. And on the flip side, the offense just being committed to running the ball, finding.
Let's see, Scott and Motor keep him around the quarterback.
Some critical conversions on third downs early and then also late to secure the game. And the real story, though, is the special teams unit. The hidden yardage in the special teams unit to make that group, to make the Jets have to drive the whole field because of the way we fielded our kicks. A big kick returned by Trevor Etienne, another punt where he got a bunch of yards. And then Sam Martin had a phenomenal day punting the ball, pinning them back, getting the ball down the field. Bryson Tremaine covering it. Even one was a 68-yarder net where we're back on our minus 11-yard line or something like that. The ball ends up all the way on the other 20 or something. And it was just all the hidden yardage allowed us to play the game the way we wanted to and really control the time of possession and the field position.
Last week, we saw this 2 running back system with Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle. And how well did you think that worked? And can we expect to see that now that both guys are healthy?
Absolutely. What I saw was 2 fresh running backs at the end of the game. That's something that I love. I love being able to look down at the call sheet, call whatever I need to, and not worry about who's out there from a running back standpoint. Both guys ran with attitude. They ran tough in this game against the Jets. The Jets did a phenomenal job trying to make it difficult on us in the run game, but the guys just kept pounding away, and we end up coming out of the game with 100-some-odd yards and really stealing the time of possession in the game because of both guys being ready and being strong at the end.
This team goes into this game against the Bills back at home.
Y'all hear Dave Canales' excuse on why he switched backs like that. He said they both healthy at the end. Let's go, chat.
You've won 3 in a row, as we've said, 4 of the last 5, and it just seems like the momentum, the belief, and as you said, stacking the weeks of practice, everything is going well. So what's it like in the meeting rooms? What's it like in the locker room right now?
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence and trust being built in our processes. And The players know what to do and they know how we're going to go about it, what a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday looks like. The more comfortability they have, the more confidence they have. The more confidence they have, the more we get trust and speed of play. That's really what I've seen over the course of my career, is when a team knows exactly what to expect from each other, that trust factor grows, and that's when you get to play really good football.
Josh Allen comes in, of course, he's a problem every time he steps on the field. How do you evaluate him?
He's an amazing player because he can affect the game in 3 ways. He can affect it with his arm, with his legs, and with his brain. He gets to the right place. He checks things. He works the system. They built this whole offense around him and what he can do. It's going to require a lot of discipline from our group, a lot of pass rush discipline to try to keep him in the pocket and try to minimize some of those extended plays. It also puts pressure on the secondary to stay connected to their players through the echo of the whistle, because he's going to try to extend it, But it all starts up front with making sure we handle the run game, which he is a part of, but James Cook is a special player. They got an experienced offensive line. This is a really talented offense, and it's going to call up for our best to be focused and be disciplined this week.
Aside from Josh Allen, and you just mentioned the rest of the offense, what is the biggest challenge that this Bills team presents?
They're really well coached. They have a belief in how they play football. They're a tough team.
Bitch, are you starting Bryce Young?
And their processes are excellent. Offense, defense, special teams, game clock management, all those things are right. This is a really good football organization in general. That's the greatest challenge, is that we have to continue to grow. We have to continue to push our processes so we can match just the quality of football that's happening without even talking about the specific players, which they have a lot of great players on both sides.
All right, Coach, before we let you go, 3-0 at home. We know this fan base is going to be out. Do you have a message for the fans as we head into this game at home?
I'm excited to see them from snap one all the way through it. Our fans are going to be fired up to be out there early. This is a team that's playing good Panthers football all the way from the start to the finish. I just can't wait to feel that energy, to feel the support of the whole fan base in Bank of America Stadium. We're really looking forward to it.
We are too, Coach. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Up next, step inside TD's film room as the Panthers legend breaks down Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills on the Panthers Huddle.
Welcome inside TD's film room. TD, of course, we're looking at the Bills, and that means that it has to start with one man.
Josh Allen, the reigning MVP, KB, we have to start with him because that football team goes as he goes. I mean, you're probably sitting at home saying every NFL team does, but this Bills team absolutely goes as Josh Allen goes. If he's not having a good game, they usually lose the football game.
And that's a fact.
You can see certain teams go out, quarterback don't play as well, and they still win the game. Josh Allen almost has to play perfect for them to win the game. And these are some of the things that he's capable of doing. As we watch him right here on this play, he looks the defense off, and he comes back and darts this football, KB, to where only his guy, Dawson Knox, could catch this football. And that really shows you the arm strength that he has and the confidence that he has in his teammates. So Josh Allen, that's one of the reasons why he was able to win the MVP, KB.
If you're defending him, what do?
You have to make sure that you understand what that game plan is as a total defense. It's not about coming up with a plan that you defend him on the back end and stop him from making throws like that, because we know that he's a guy that they've compared to our old guy, Cam Newton, with his ability and his size to be able to run the football. And Buffalo is not afraid to utilize him in their running game. So we have to make sure
they damn sure ain't.
Understand that our rush lanes are very disciplined this week, because he's a guy that'll pull the ball down and pick up not only 5-10 yards to get a first down, but he's looking to go 20-30 yards and even score touchdowns from a long distance, KB.
Yes, he is. Speaking of the running game, there is another guy that cannot be overlooked for the Bills.
Listen, these Cook guys, I don't know what's in their gene pool. Davin did it a long time ago coming out of Florida State. James doing it coming out of where
Yeah, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Coming out of Georgia.
TD is going to get a Georgia mention in there.
It seems like every week, we have a Georgia guy that we're playing against that's good on the other team. And he's one of those guys, handing the football to him out of the backfield, he's really dominant. Throwing the ball to him out of the backfield, he's really dominant. So he's going to be a guy that we have to make sure that we lock in on as a football team the entire time. I think that he led the NFL in touchdowns last year. So that really speaks to the level of production that he's given this Buffalo Bills team. And this is one of the reasons why, if you watch him on this play, KB, his ability to not just go in as a running back and just try to get downhill, he lets things play out. And as you watch from this other angle, you'll be able to see the vision that this kid has. And once he realizes and allows things to clear up, he hits the hole exactly the way you're supposed to, bursting through and just getting downhill, getting the extra yardage. And I think that's one of the things that separate James Cook from the other running backs in this league.
But we have seen this Panthers defense stop running backs, especially over the last 3 games. They're giving up something like 40 yards.
Yeah,
but as you pointed out, especially at home, the last 2 home games.
Absolutely. Being able to do this at home, I know that this defense is going to be dominant. When you think about the things that we've been able to do up front, in particular, starting with Derek Brown, and then it transitioned, so that rubbed off. Then we got Bobby Brown engaged. And now we have another guy that we're getting ready to highlight that's also doing a phenomenal job. And KB, we talked about this before the segment. You can't find any of our guys, our interior guys, that has played bad this year. We've had guys go out, but none of them has a low grade right now. And if you look at Ashawn Robinson right here, getting off the block, being dominant against this Dallas defense. I mean, dominant defense breeds dominant defense. When guys are in a room together collectively, you're watching film, you're being coached the same way. A lot of times you're going to get some of that same production from any body type that you put in there when guys are committed to doing things a certain way.
Speaking of defense, we're going to go back to the Bills defense right now to talk about a player who is very near and dear to our hearts, but especially yours, TD.
KB, I love talking about my son, and I would be remiss if I did not bring him up as he gets ready to take on his old team. And
his son, I know he ain't talking about Shaq Thompson.
Now, Shaq Thompson, we know, KB.
And he called Shaq Thompson his son.
The guy that's dealt with a ton of injuries over the last few years. But we also know that he's capable of doing things like this, running sideline to sideline.
Shaq Thompson ain't shit.
And getting the ball carrier on the ground. And as you watch him more and more in this defense, he gets more and more comfortable. And he's looking a lot like his old self. So we know coming into this game, KB, he's going to be fired up. There's going to be a ton of energy. And he's going to have a lot that he wants to prove to this fan base. But at the end of the day, we know what Shaq means to this organization. We know how much he loves and cares about the Carolinas. He has proven that time and time again. So it's going to be exciting to watch him in another uniform, coming out, having the opportunity to still be able to play the game that he loves.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see him. That'll be fun. All right, stay tuned with us. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to let you know what we are spotlighting for this big game against the Bills. Stay tuned for that.
Closed captioning for the Panthers Television Network is provided by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina.
Riverside's going to help you edit your podcast in record time.
Stay right
Let's have
there.
a play. Your podcast transcript is here.
Right there.
All right, it is time now for our Coke Spotlight. TD, we always like to start with you. What are you spotlighting for this game?
KB, it's going to be the chess match for me this game. You got an offensive-minded head coach in Dave Canales. You got a defensive-minded head coach in Sean McDermott that we know very well. And you look at Coach McDermott, I know and understand that regardless of who's at quarterback for us this week, he's going to blitz.
Yeah, Chad, and I'm highlighting Josh Allen this week. That's who to me, that's our biggest threat this Sunday. Josh bitch ass Allen.
That's his MO. That's something that he loves to do.
And what I know about Josh Allen is that he's a turnover mechanic.
Coming in and trying to get after his former team. That's something that he used to always talk to us about whenever we played the Eagles. And, you know, Coach Canales, we got something good going on right now here. So he want to show this fan base, hey, I can go out and I can dominate against a team that's been traditionally really good since Coach McDermott and Brandon Beane and those guys have taken over. So I like the chess match that's going to be going on between those two, and I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, how it all plays out.
That's such a good point about the two, their strengths, and then, of course, what Sean McDermott brings to the table, and then Dave Canales, what he's got going on. I like that. My spotlight is on this team. You talked about it earlier to start the show. What a great opportunity this is, and what a great opportunity to continue these streaks. 3 straight at home, have not lost at home. 3 in a row. We could get that 4th win in a row. And as you said, put the NFL on notice with a great opponent. TD, I know as a player.
Yeah, we're going to put them on notice, all right.
You just relish these matchups. You want to go in and beat the team that everyone is talking about.
No question. And utilizing that home field advantage, KB, I think that's going to be so important for this football team. And, you know, Panther Nation, we need you guys to show up in a big way, because we know every time we play those traditionally good teams from years in the past that their fan base usually show up in a big way. So I'm going to need Panther Nation to show up to combat.
Nigga, we going to be there. Oh, we going to be there, nigga.
During this weekend. So.
All right. Well said, TD. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll see you next week. And until then,
keep pounding.
Keep pounding, goddammit. Yeah. Shout out TD. That nigga excite me every time he say that. Y'all, give me 20 seconds. Give me 20 seconds so I can goddamn fix my layout real quick. Fuck ass StreamYard. I'm right back, and I'm dropping the link. Stay right there. Yeah, my bad, Chad. My bad. Double tap the screen. We right back. Shout out JP. Shout out Mark and say, I'm definitely in the bank Sunday. I know you in the bank Sunday, nigga. Yeah, I mean, a couple of things shaping up how I want them, though, but I don't know if I'm going to make it, Chad. I mean, I can easily pop out. Make no mistake about it. I'll let y'all know. I'm going to let y'all know tonight. Shout out my guy. Yeah, I'll let y'all know tonight. Riz B, what up? He said, I see Trevin being a leader. Derek Brown is the leader on his defense. Bryce Young, the leader on his offense. Make no mistake about it. Not no damn Andy Dalton. And Dave Canales should be telling us what's what today. If Bryce going to be a game time decision or Andy Dalton going to be the starter. It's one of the two, Chat. This is Flex on him Friday. He say, oh, you the number 2. You cry. All right, Marcus. All right, that nigga. Don't die. Hell nah, nigga. Don't play with me. He say, oh, you the number 2 Panther fan. Nah, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. Hell nah, nigga. Yeah, the day go be the day Dave Canales tell us something. He say, oh, you the number 2 goddamn Panther. God damn. See how they talk to me, Chet? See how they talk to me, Chet? Yeah, I see that. Yeah, y'all see that shit. Shout out to everybody here, Chet. There's no news about Bryce Young yet. And Andy Dalton damn sure ain't been named the starter. Yeah, I know, Marcus. I know you fucking with me, my J. Big love, homie. Goddamn it, 336. What's up, my J?
Can I get a let's go, Andy?
That'll be all for 336. You know what I mean? See, Chad, we we don't have to put ourselves through shit like that. Talk to me, 336. You know what time it is.
On, man?
Man, you already know Andy will not be playing, sir.
I think he might. We're going to see, though.
Yeah, we're going to find out today, goddammit. We're going to find out today.
Yeah, Friday now. You can't keep hiding it from us. They've been trying to keep it close to this all week long.
Yeah, been playing with us all week long, 336. Yeah, you got to come out today, goddammit.
Yeah. He been trying to hold that thing back. He said, "We just gonna wait, y'all. We just gonna wait. Wait till Friday."
No, that
What
shit
you
ain't
think?
gonna that shit ain't gonna work, girl.
You think they gonna play him?
I think they're gonna play him. I think Bryce gonna play.
I just don't trust these niggas because they won't be clear about the severity of the injury necessarily, or it's like they don't want to talk about it at all.
Yeah, and they really ain't saying nothing outside of the fact that he's still day to day. You know what I mean? That they still talking
Don't
that
say
day to day.
anything.
You don't think he playing?
I can't say for sure. I just feel like if he was, they might be leaning more towards that. I don't know why you would, unless you're just trying to keep the other team on their toes. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I don't know why you wouldn't say if he's gonna start or not.
Green 80!
Talk, hey, Dabo, do that one more time for 336. I don't think he heard. I don't think that nigga heard you, cuz.
Yeah,
I
y'all
think he need to get it through his goddamn head though.
Do
That
I
it's
gotta do it?
green
Do I need to
80
do it
and
again
nothing else.
for the people in the motherfucking back?
Yeah, let them know, Dabo. Yeah.
Dabo, you done lost your damn mind.
Yeah, nah, nigga, that's exactly what needs to be said. He's saying what needs to be said. You know what I mean?
I got Bryce
Just 2
up
weeks
on
ago,
my
Dabo, they
mind.
were throwing you over there with me. Look at you
Come
now.
on now.
Nah.
Look
See,
at you
you
now.
don't try to make the man feel bad about his decisions. He said green 80. God damn.
Hey, I'm like J. Cole. I got out the beef. And I went.
I'm
you know
glad
what I'm saying?
y'all love that.
I got out the beef. I'm J. Cole with it.
Hey, you know, I'm looking up. I'm looking now. 336. Still ain't no news about Bryce, y'all.
Yeah,
Still
they ain't
ain't
gonna
no
say shit.
news about
Bro,
Bryce, y'all.
hey,
It's at the 12
you
now,
need to
cuz.
come out with some t-shirts with that shit on it.
Nah,
Hey, they ain't gonna know
Bryce.
what to do with us, bro. They
That
don't
nigga
know
getting
what
ready to
quarterback is
start
playing.
Sunday.
I know the Bills hate that shit. They don't know what to do. How do you prepare?
Bryce need to come out.
I don't think they having difficulties preparing, and if that's the case, Dave should go ahead and tell us who the fuck playing so we can
You
prepare.
talking about a team that got blew out by a team that we blew out.
Facts.
They have trouble preparing them.
80 with ease on it. You see how y'all do? I tell you, he need to come out with a whole line of green 80 t-shirts just for y'all.
Yeah. I drop them. I
Them
drop them.
motherfuckers are sellout.
Yeah,
They're a
I drop
sellout,
them.
huh?
I drop a green 80T. Don't worry about it. Can y'all hear me?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, I'm finna get
Okay.
back to work. I just want to holler at y'all real quick.
Oh,
See
my
if we can't
bad.
stir something up.
Get clock
Oh no,
out,
y'all
nigga.
good.
You off for the day.
I normally do. We normally get out of here early on Friday, but not today. So it is what it is.
Yeah, get your money, my G. Shit, I'll be here for a minute. I ain't going nowhere yet.
Yes, sir. I'll holler back at y'all boys,
Yes,
man.
sir. Shout out 336. You know he's an avid, goddammit, Andy Dalton lover, chat 336. He's an avid lover. Yeah. I don't know where he came from with that Andy Dalton shit. Shout out Charles Haynes, say green 80. You goddamn right. Yeah. Damo came in here and turned him up. He say, "Oh, get me that goddamn green 80 tank top in the 2X." Yeah, I'm gonna get you a halter top, Ill. Yeah, we're gonna put Ill in the halter top. Hey, Damo, I don't think Bryce Young is gonna miss tomorrow. I mean Sunday. But again, if he does, chat, I guess I'm gonna have to accept that bullshit. If Bryce Young does miss, hey, bet there go Big Tight. Big Tight, will Bryce Young play Sunday? Yes or no, Big Tight? Still need the light. Shout out Big Tight. Does Bryce Young play Sunday? Talk to me. Big Tight say, hell yeah. I think so too, Big Tight. Shout out Riz B. Say, goddamn green AD. You all right? You already know the vibes, chat. This is Flex on them Friday. Who flexing in they goddamn super chat? Who flexing in the Cash App chat? Oh yeah, link in there. Link in the chat. Somebody pull up. Holla at me. Holla at me, chat. The Panthers drop a new Panther huddle. And even in the Panther huddle, they didn't mention who was starting. They didn't mention the starter for the Buffalo Bills game. Ain't that a bitch? They didn't even talk about it. Shout out Damo. He dropped out, chat. I guess he'll be back. My guy Damo had to drop out. He said, yes, sir, we gonna beat Buffalo. I can see it. I can damn sure see it, Big Tight. 4 in a row. Yeah, 4-0 at home. I can damn sure see it. The big fours round this motherfucker. The big fours. 4 in a row and 4-0 at home. I can see it. Shit, motherfucker keep talking about the Buffalo Bills coming in off of buying shit. You know what I mean? Give a fuck about none of that. Yeah, Chad, we don't give a fuck about none of that. Buffalo, yeah, coming in off of buy. I give a fuck about none of that, Chad. He say, it's just confusing. Say, I don't know who gonna start, but I won't. He say, I want Bryce Young to start. I think everybody wants Bryce to start Sunday, Chat. Everybody, if you smart, goddamn shit. Hell, Bryce ain't done nothing wrong to want him, not being the starter, Chat. Especially this year. Shout out Roadmaster. Say, we like that fours. We like the fours in Charlotte. What that mean? Say, I'm just confused. Say, I don't know who's gonna start. Yeah, what that mean? You say we like the fours in Charlotte. What you doing? Shout out everybody in the chat. Double tap the screen. Share it live. Let them know. Shout out Gerald Stick Joe. Say Buffalo play KC next week, and they aren't even worried about us. He say that's when we punch they motherfucking ass in the mouth. That's how it's gonna happen. That's exactly how it's gonna happen. Shout out Big Will. What's up, baby?
Green 80.
Goddamn right. You goddamn right, Will. Green 80. See, Will. I don't know what the fuck wrong with the rest of these haters, but they not ready for what's happening in Charlotte. You know what I mean?
Hey, the talk track they had all off season ain't said shit. You know who ain't showed up in a long time? You know
Who
this
that?
Red Swarm ain't showed up in a minute. All them boys, man.
Red mad at me because I cussed him out. I cussed him out because he was in here talking about Michael Penix was better than Bryce Young. I lost my mind. You know what I mean? I think Red might be mad, Chad, but Red better toughen the fuck up. I told Red exactly like that. Goddamn it, you better not come in here talking to me about no fucking Michael Penix. Yes, he pissed me off after Bryce Young had won after he won his second straight. Nigga won't tell me Michael Penix better than Bryce. Michael Penix had 4 passing touchdowns at the time. Bryce had 10 of them. I lost my cool.
Well, you know what? A lot of dudes lose their cool. Just like people lost their cool with me last night. Because see, what it is they internalize and they taking it personal because what they said all off season, this off season and all last year, Bryce is getting an opportunity to prove himself, and it kills him. It kills him, and I don't care. But I tell you this, I still think Bryce gonna start Sunday. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope, man.
Yeah, me too, Will. And I don't even think it's hope. I'm listening to the organization. And the way they talk tells me Bryce should be ready to go Sunday. That's all. Hell,
Yeah.
Andy Dalton ain't gonna even, solidify the starting position yet. He ain't even done that yet.
Right. But Bryce ain't take no first team snaps yet. He ain't take no snaps, but I don't think he need any snaps.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, but I hope I want him to start because I think this could be a legacy game for him. It could be a legacy game for him. And because I think that we're going to run the ball down Buffalo's throat. And when we start doing that, it's going to open up the passing game, go create lanes, and we are going to control the clock and win this game. And when we win this game, everybody going to know Carolina's for real.
Yeah, I think everybody know we for real anyway. And yeah. In order to win this game, we gotta stop Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills run defense. I mean,
Right.
it's gonna be one of the best running attacks we've seen all year. And Josh Allen and your boy James Cook. It's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? It's gonna be very interesting to see exactly the temperature of this game. But
Right.
Bryce Young gonna have to goddamn have the thermometer. Yeah, Bryce gonna have to be the one wielding the thermometer. Shout out to Rain Harris. Say ground and pound, Rico will have 50 yards and a touchdown.
I think we need to have Rico north of 120 in this game. Rico got to be north of 120 and at least one rushing touchdown just from Rico. That inning. So whatever Chuba get and whatever old boy ETN get, that's gravy. But we need 120, solid 120 from old boy Rico. That's
So
my
this could
thoughts.
be the game that refines or defines our season. Say this the game that can put us on the map. I understand that, but again, it's not gonna be an easy game. And yeah, it ain't gonna be an easy game. I do know that.
Well, it's not.
But we can damn
Absolutely
sure
not.
beat them. I got more faith in my team with Bryce Young than I do with Andy fucking Dalton.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because,
Say we got to
I talked
contain
to the
Josh
other day.
Allen. How you feel about Josh Allen, Will?
I think that that has to be a Scorton and a DJ Wanham responsibility to contain it, to set the edges. Don't let him get outside, right? That's one. Two, we got to get pressure up the middle. If we get pressure up the middle, that's the shortest route to the quarterback. We need Derek Brown to get Josh Allen off his spot rapidly. We cannot let him sit back there. We cannot let him control the edges, and we cannot let them run the ball. So once Josh Allen break contain, all bets is off. That's like Cam Newton breaking contain. All bets is off.
Yeah,
that's a problem. That's a
but he
big ass
like
problem.
he likes doing that shit too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a large part of their running offense. He's a large part of their ground game. So
you say, "Oh God, defense ranked top 10 in everything except touchdown." I mean, I understand that. I do know that now. But still, I mean, I just say I'm not looking past the Bills. I know we can beat their motherfucking ass. See, I had us, yeah, it's now like looking at everything now, Chad. This is an even matchup. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills versus the
right.
Carolina Panthers. This is an even matchup. And I say that for a
It
couple of
is.
reasons. Again, man, for 2-4 win teams. Shit, they on a 0-2, they on a 0-2 losing streak. We on a 3-0 win streak. So I mean, yeah, you got one team that's surging, one team that's hungry or desperate, if you will. I think we are the surging team,
Absolutely.
and the Bills are the desperate team. Yeah, because they don't want to lose 3 straight. The Panthers want to win
They
4 in
definitely
a
don't.
row.
And
You
for
see what
some
I'm saying?
reason,
So it's a tug of war. It's already a tug of war going on.
exactly. And I also think that just like Derek Brown said in the interview, it's more stressful for teams coming in and playing us and losing to us They don't want to lose to us for whatever reason. Losing to us is like the worst thing since sliced bread to them. So they are more stressed out about losing to us that we could play free to beat them. That
Well,
was out of Derek Brown's mouth.
I mean, you heard Sean McDermott say he been losing sleep.
He better.
He
And
said
I am no
something,
Sean McDermott
he
fan at
got to
all.
make another statement Sunday. That's a fact. That's a fact, Cool Care. Big statement.
I am no fan of Sean McDermott at all. I do not like that cat.
Why not?
It was common knowledge that when he was here, he despised Cam Newton, and he was like, Cam Newton is not a quarterback; he's a running threat, and da 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 da. And he passed the ball and all of that. He always throws limitedly and all that stuff, and he's a loudmouth and all of that. And then look who he got as his quarterback. But he ain't saying it now since it's his quarterback.
I'll be damned.
And yeah, they was talking about that. Damn, I forgot which it was like a docu series they was talking about, and it was talking about how, you know, the inner workings of the 2012, 2013, 2014 teams and all that stuff. And they was talking about, you know, Sean McDermott, the defensive coordinator, had a problem with Cam. And but then you turn around and look at the quarterback that he got. Don't life go full circle on you sometimes?
Oh, it's gonna always go full circle. So let me ask you something, Will. Let me ask you something. If God forbid Andy Dalton plays Sunday, God damn it. What are you expecting out of this wide receiving core?
I expect a little bit less than 200 yards passing. I expect us to run the ball to win the game, but less than 200 yards passing total offense is what I would expect, because everybody's like, oh, the defense, the offense looks so much better with Andy Dalton behind the helm and they air the ball out and all that. And then the first thing I asked him, well, why the hell it didn't happen last Sunday?
Who said that? Who said some stupid shit like that? That the offense looked better behind Andy with Andy running it? Who says dumb shit like that? Yeah, somebody said that. Yeah, Howard. Yeah, God damn it, Howard said that shit. Howard said that. I said Howard, healthy Bryce Young, healthy Andy Dalton. Who you starting? That motherfucker said, I got to start Andy Dalton. I said, well, goddamn, nigga, the damn coaching staff ain't even start Andy Dalton.
Because he doesn't like
I don't get some. You ever get a cigar? I gotta roll one, Jack. It's time to smoke something. Yeah, niggas say shit like that. It pisses me off. Did you?
Because they're not really being honest, right? They just don't like the man. You know what I'm saying? They don't like him personally. It's not a personal thing. It's just that they refuse, based off of new facts. You change your belief, right? If Bryce Young was to come out here and throw down 5 interceptions a game or some shit like that for 3 games straight, I think everybody on planet Earth would be saying sit the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that would be based off new information that you've gathered over the games, the last few games that have been played. But you see the man doing well, you don't want to give him a chance. You don't want to give him a chance. And the reason why you don't want to give him a chance, because he may end up proving you wrong. And if he prove you wrong, you have been so stuck on this one side. And I always say this to people, and it's coming to pass now. People have been saying stuff so bad about Bryce Young. I mean, they have stopped doing this type stuff, but it was so bad when they thought that he was going to be benched, he would never come back and all this stuff. They talking about the man, daddy, all kind of shit publicly, just reckless with their microphones and their platforms and all this shit. And now they're trying to say, well, you know, he don't throw the ball right and da da da. Da. No, nobody cares about the nuances now. You are so entrenched over there that if he gets a new contract in Carolina, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna do? You gave yourself no ability to go to change.
Well, you know, and I don't know how a motherfucker can talk like that. Yeah, because that would imply that them stupid motherfuckers would say that they can see the future. Or them stupid motherfuckers know, that would imply that they know what God knows. You know what I mean? And that type of shit,
Right,
I can't get what that is. When a nigga talk like that, Will, that implies that he know what God knows. That
right.
implies that he is exempt. That nigga doing all that talking ain't facing real life problems. That's what I get.
You got a good point there, man. And so
Yeah,
that's what
well,
I'm
I
saying.
mean,
So
like, who
that's
the
the
fuck
reason.
you
That's the
think
reason.
you are,
That
nigga, to call out, 2-3 years down the line like you done did something? Yeah, nigga, you ain't no fucking football prophet. You know what I
and
mean?
and so people. So I don't. I mean, I can tell you what I want. I want Bryce Young to be the quarterback. I think we need to make that work. We gave up too much draft capital. We invested too much in the offense for him not to work out. We need that to work, and it seems to be going well, right?
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, if it doesn't go well, what's the next step? How do we turn ourselves around? How do we get out of this? How do we fix this? You know?
Well, I mean, it's all about if you believe Bryce Young is the guy. God damn them damn tree cutters, man. They getting on my fucking nerves today, cuz. It's all about if you believe Bryce Young is the guy or not. You know what I mean?
Correct. Correct.
And if
And
you
so,
believe Bryce is the
mhm,
guy, and you believe that this coaching staff is willing to continue to build around Bryce, then you'll have it. This is an easy choice. Bryce will be
right.
extended in Charlotte. I still think he gets extended,
Just
Chet, in Charlotte, because you think about it. Hell, Bryce is at the
right.
top of the NFC at the quarterback position right now.
But people don't want to hear that. And so people that say he better succeed, they gave him all the talent around him. No one talks about the talent, like a team, the other teams that are not ascending, but are Super Bowl contending teams right now. The Josh Allen Bills. Do you notice that he lost some talent? He don't got wide receivers, all that stuff, and they starting to lose games, right? His defense is kind of spotty. That's why they starting to lose games. Let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. No one is saying that the Philadelphia Eagles don't have a great offensive line, a great running game, and great receivers. So the quarterback is able to do his part. But to say that Bryce Young should have that, hell no, he shouldn't have that. He need to win without all of that. If he
Yeah,
can't win without
that's
it,
what they say. That's what they say.
if
They
they
say
can't,
Bryce better be able to win with fifth round players.
right. Or he got the number one offense, highest paid offensive line in the league. Why is that a problem? Why is that a
It
problem?
should not be a problem. It shouldn't be. If you're a Panther fan, you should commend your fucking front office for being able to compile that talent and put the money where it goes. But if you are, one of those niggas that's opposed to Bryce Young, having a good group of talent around him, then I say, yeah, your motherfucking ass a hater, dog. The fuck are
And
you
here's the
hating
other
so
thing.
hard for?
Can you imagine this? But what if Cam Newton had the highest paid offensive line in football? We would have won that damn Super Bowl. We lost that Super Bowl because they was teeing off on our ass on that front seven,
Oh, they got off on us now.
right? That's what I'm saying. So for us to
They
say,
got off
oh,
on us.
well, how much you pay this person, how much you pay that person, as if that's a negative. And then it's kind of a huge fact because the reason why we're the highest paid offensive line is because we kept extending, we kept Cam Newton's contract. And so it's
And
just
we
ridiculous. It's
needed to
like,
pay an offensive line. Shit, we
And we
look.
need and we had
Yeah,
to
we needed to
we
pay
had to
some
pay the
offensive linemen, dog. Damn.
and then and then we also had to pay that we are a bottom level team tax. So if you want a team to come in, you want a team to come in and a player to come in and play on your team when your team is in the toilet right now, right? You're gonna pay a
Yeah,
tax.
yeah.
Right.
Facts.
No, you're gonna pay a tax. So you're gonna pay a tax. So let's talk about next year, right? I guarantee you next year off season, we ain't gonna have to pay no tax. We ain't have to pay no tax.
No,
But
no,
you want to be
no.
on
But what's wrong with paying the tax? If it's a player there, you won't. If it's a player in
right,
free agency, you won't.
right.
You know there's going to be a bid war for him. Why not jump out there? Why not
N-
secure the player? If it's a
No,
guy you want, you know what I mean?
what I mean by tax, right, is hey, I would go fair market value to the Chiefs, right? Let's say I'll pay $1 million to play for the Chiefs, but you're gonna need to pay me $2 million if you want me to come to Charlotte. We
Yeah.
won't have
Well,
that
oh,
problem.
you talking about players taxing us, but either way, shit. If that's the case, then you know how I feel about that though, Will. When you
Mm,
got them goddamn players doing all the taxing, I say let them motherfuckers go where the fuck they gonna go. Yeah, yeah, that's how I be feeling when it comes to the players charging us that player tax, if you will. I know
hmm
exactly what you're alluding to.
right, and so that's what I'm saying. I don't think we'll have that next year, especially once we beat Buffalo and we sweep Atlanta. Ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, you want to be on the squad that's on the rise? You better come on. You better get on now.
Well,
Cause
see,
that's
yeah, and that's a fact. I can see that happening kind of now, though. You can kind of see that happening now. Like you take the additions of a Mo Rig and a Turk Warden, Bobby Brown, Pat the Jones. Yeah, yeah. You take these players, the fucking Rico Daddles, the players that's from around the league, and they come
hmm
to Carolina and have immediate success, and they get to talk about how much they like the organization and the city. Other players, free agent players, will gravitate towards that. They'll gravitate.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will. So you expecting a good game Sunday, or are you expecting a dominant performance out of the Carolina Panthers?
I would want a dominant performance. I think that we're gonna win this game by 3 points or less. That's what I think.
Yeah, Will say it's gonna be tight, chat.
I think it's gonna be tight. But if it's a dominant performance, you ain't gonna be able to smack a smile off my face once I leave the bank. If we start yelling that keep pounding coming down that ramp, shit, it's gonna be on.
Yeah, yeah. I love hearing that damn chant coming down that ramp.
Yeah,
That shit is almost it's almost gothic. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
You right about
I'm
that.
trying to tell you, goddamn it, yeah, yeah. If you ain't never witnessed that shit, it's something different.
hmm It is. It
He say, he
absolutely
say,
is.
he say, fuck that, keep pounding. That's a fact, chat. That's a fact. Hey, yeah, we are not gonna stop. We gonna definitely keep fucking pounding. Say, but we when he looks good, y'all still complain. Say, what does the guy look like in y'all opinion? Pat Mahomes. See, hey, shout out Martin Luther. They do complain when Bryce look good.
Yeah,
They
they do.
tell you the running game, the reason when Bryce can throw 3-4 touchdowns, and they say the running game won the game.
Of course, because they don't want him to succeed. It's about making him. It's about punishing him and them personally being right. That's all that is.
And that's a bad way to look at shit, man. I don't commend that shit there.
No, I'm not on any of them. I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can't condone that shit right there.
but that's how they get down, man. That's how they
I
get
mean,
down.
I be
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You be
you
wanting
okay?
to If you say this your goddamn team, yeah, represent them, goddamn it. Represent your team. That's
You're
all
right
you
about
got to
that.
do is represent your goddamn team.
Yep, but they don't want to do that. They want to represent their talking point. That's what's more important.
He say, I don't know. Yeah, Chad, and I don't know for a fact if I'm going to be in Charlotte this weekend yet. I might have to pull out the pussy. I got everything lined up, but I might have some shit going on via family chat.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. That's understandable.
That
Well,
nigga
I'll tell you what.
Damo said, bring your problems to Charlotte. I said, damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
niggas told me to bring it to Charlotte. Just say, oh, fuck them problems. Take them to Charlotte.
I can't wait. I can't wait till me and my wife move to Charlotte, man. I
Yeah,
finally
that's
got.
what time it is right there. Yeah,
I can't.
move it to Charlotte.
My family finally. She finally decided that we can move, man. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what time it is. Moving to Charlotte.
Well, we get ready to board, man. So I just wanted to jump on for a little bit to
Oh,
keep
you
them on once
about
I
to get on
land.
the plane? Where you going?
I remember last night I flew in to Charlotte, but I couldn't get out of Charlotte to Augusta last night. So I spent the night in Charlotte and now I'm flying to Augusta. So it's only a 30-minute flight between
Oh,
Charlotte
okay.
and Augusta. So yeah, I'll be up in the air and back down here pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay, my brother. Hey, safe travels, baby. I might see you this weekend, Big Will.
Oh,
Yeah. I might just be seeing your ass this weekend. Shout out my dog Will Robinson. Chad say he got to jump on the goddamn plane. Say he flying around. Shout out my dog. I see you, Big Will. Shout out everybody in the chat. Double tap their goddamn screen. Share the live for me. Share the goddamn live, chat. Stay right there. Y'all stay right there. Double tap the goddamn screen, chat. What we doing? Yeah, ain't no news coming out yet about Bryce Young, chat. I think the boy gonna start, man. I really do. I think Bryce Young gonna start, chat. And like I told y'all, if he don't, chat, then I don't know how I feel about Andy Dalton. I really don't. Shit, man, because Andy Dalton ain't it. Shout out Big Book. Say what we say, what's hood, dog? Man, you already know. Charles Haynes say green 80, goddamn it, I'm back. Shout out Nikki T. Say good morning, Panther family. Shout out Jamarion Stubbs. Say I believe Bryce gonna start too. Gip say fuck. He say let's fucking go, man. We gonna get this win Sunday. BP say bring Cam Newton back on. Why? Why would we bring Cam Newton back on the 10-day? It's unnecessary. Yeah, bringing Cam back on a 10-day contract is unnecessary. Ain't no need for that. Shout out, who else in my chat? Let me see. Y'all damn sure ain't lighting that goddamn screen up. Shout out Illmatic. Goddamn he put a green thing on somebody, chat. Yeah. If Illmatic turned your goddamn name green, make sure y'all hashtag it. Ain't no news on Bryce Young yet. None whatsoever, chat. Double tap my screen, share the live for me. Share the goddamn live for me, chat. Shout out Gimp. Is that BP? Yes indeed. Yes indeed. T Money in the chat. I see y'all. I see y'all. Hold on. I ain't through with y'all yet. Y'all seen that goddamn Carolina Panther huddle. And not one word on if Bryce Young was start or not. Not one goddamn word. I guess we waiting on the 4 o'clock press conference today. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 o'clock before we find out if Bryce gonna play for real or not. And even then, Chet, they might not even play him. It still might be Andy Dalton, and they'll let us know Sunday. That's why I say Andy Dalton, a motherfucking Bryce Young, a distraction right now. Big Prince say Team Money. Shout out Justin 90. Say JC will have a pick this week if Josh Allen has the balls to throw it his way. It's potential of that. He could possibly throw an interception. Stay right there. Shout out Big Print. Let me try 843 Levi say we winning this game regardless. Regardless to what? We winning this game regardless to what? I know you ain't talking about if Bryce plays or not. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to say what you think about Mitch Evans. I love that boy, man. I love Mitchell Evans. He playing good football, Chad. Real good football. Shit, man. Shit, I would like to see a little more of him. A little more playing for Mitchell Evans. I really would. Say Bryce and Andy say he good for one game. Oh my God. I don't think you believe that shit. I don't even think you believe that shit. I just can't do it. I can't believe in Andy Dalton. Not right away. He gonna have to prove some shit to me, man. Andy ain't done a goddamn thing. Andy ain't done a goddamn thing, chat. Shout out Big Head Roadmaster in the chat. Y'all stay right there. Stay right there. I ain't through with y'all. We getting ready to get into it. Stay your ass right there. Say, I just can't believe in Andy trash ass Dalton. Facts. Facts. Yeah, they did, and nobody will admit on if Bryce gonna play or not. So nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah, nobody wants to get into it. But it's all right. Stay right there. Stay right there, chat. Because yeah, if somebody gonna tell me something, it's gonna be this guy. Yeah, if somebody gonna tell me if Bryce Young starting, it's gonna be this guy. I got somebody that's gonna tell us something. Shout out this guy. This guy should tell us something. Hold on, Chad. Stay right there. Damn, why? Where the fuck did they go? God damn it, Chad. Don't go nowhere. Because that guy was getting ready to tell us something. Where the fuck did that guy go? Oh, there go that guy. Let's get the guy back up.
We're
yeah, the guy was getting ready to tell us something. Yeah, the guy was getting ready to talk to us a little bit, Chad. Stay right there.
going through that process, so if I get to be out there, I'll be excited for it.
How do you approach this week when there is this uncertainty?
So he said if he gets to be out there, he'll be excited for it. But he's been taking all the snaps with the first team. Yeah, he's been taking all the snaps with the first team, Chet.
What are you doing at practice maybe that's different this week than a normal week?
I've been able to take more reps with the offense, which is nice. Normally just doing the scout team stuff, so nice to actually be out there, get to run our offense. But from a preparation standpoint, nothing really changes for me.
If you do end up playing, how kind of fun, cool, exciting, whatever adjective you want to use to kind of go head-to-head with Josh Allen?
Yeah, I think every opportunity that gets to be out there, I'm going to enjoy every moment. You never know how many you're going to get, and so for me, I'm just excited. If I get to be out there to get a chance to play, I was excited. Obviously, you hate that Bryce got hurt in the game, but I get to be in there, get to be be a part of it and kind of impact the game.
Shout out to Rand Harris. Say XL gonna have another solid performance. How many of y'all gonna be in Charlotte this weekend? Let me see it in the chat.
Every chance you get, you look forward to it.
There have been some more seasoned quarterbacks who are finding success. We saw the Unk Bowl last week. Are you watching that, and are you what do you think has led to guys who have been in the league being able to sustain that level of play?
Yeah, obviously there's a ton of experience there, and I think when you get opportunities to be out there, you
well, Nicky T, he's definitely unsure, but that's because he's unsure that he knows he ain't playing Sunday. Andy just feeding the damn news. Yeah, Andy just feeding the damn news.
Rely on the experience, and it's fun to see Joe and Aaron and to see what they were able to do in that game a couple weeks ago. You see another guy with Matthew out in LA getting it done at year 17. So there's a lot of guys that have had a lot of success and have played a ton of ball. I think that's what it comes down to. So they've been around a long time, seen a lot of things, and just trusting what they've done.
Do you feed off of the success that they've been able to, potentially heading into a starting role this week?
Yeah, you don't look at everybody else and I don't necessarily feed off of it, but it's fun to see the guys that I've gone against for a long time still having success in this league.
Interesting is that, as it kind of trends towards a more dual threat quarterback, to see those guys that are kind of the standard traditional, I guess, prototypical quarterbacks still able to have success as the rules and things have changed throughout their career and theirs.
I don't know if you saw, they ran zone read with Joe Flacco on Thursday night, so you can put him in that category too. No, but I think at the end of the day in this league, you have to be able to throw the ball, and the guys that have lasted a long time have been able to stand in the pocket and make smart decisions and get their guys the ball on time. So I think at the end of the day, if you want to have longevity in this league, you got to be able to throw it.
Andy, you have a pretty unique relationship with Bills fans. What is it like to have a fan base that you haven't played for rally behind you so much?
That's one of the coolest stories that obviously for me that I got to be a part of. And
they cut the radio on his dumb ass.
Yeah, no, I think from the Bills fan standpoint, to be able to have that moment where we defeated the Ravens, got them into the playoffs, and then all the generosity that Bills Mafia has showed me and my family and our foundation, and with all the money that they were able to donate.
And then he said the Bills Mafia been donating money to him and shit. That sound like there's shit going on with the FBI right now. So why in the fuck would the Bills Mafia be getting your motherfucking red rifle ass? Yeah, you redhead motherfucker. Why they getting you money, Andy? Why has the Bill Mafia been paying your ass? And you just said, I've never played for him. I've never been a Bill. So why the fuck they showing you love, Andy?
It was pretty cool. So, most of the time it's like you get a team that you've played for that, you've got some fans.
Stay right there, Chad.
For a team that I never played for, it's pretty special.
Andy, I know as the backup, you're always preparing like you're going to start every single week, but this week, kind of a similar situation to last year. So when you look back at, having been thrown in the middle of the season, do you draw on that experience from last year as you were potentially going into something similar this week?
I've been in this situation multiple times. I've kind of experienced a lot of different circumstances with in this league. So obviously that's one that I can look at. But like I said, from the preparation standpoint, nothing's really changing.
How different is the team than last year going into Vegas?
Well, obviously what we've been able to do the last several weeks, and I think we're playing with a ton of confidence. And so at that point, we were still searching, where now I feel like, there's some momentum with what we've been able to do. And at this point, it's like we just got to keep playing like we know we can play, got to keep playing with the confidence and, let it go on Sundays.
Dave said yesterday, he used the word processes being more stable. Is it more that or having a more stable base of talent around?
I think both. I mean, obviously last year was the first year with this staff, with the system and everything, and then now we kind of know what to expect, what we're doing, and then you add pieces to it. I think the best thing that Dave has done is he has stuck to the process, exactly what he was saying.
Nobody likes
even after
Andy's
some
in
of
it.
these losses that we've had, it's like the process hasn't changed. We know what it takes, we know what we're capable of, and where the preparation's still going to be there.
He ain't got
So
none.
I think that's the biggest thing is once you have the process down, you stick to it, and then you can go out there and just play free on Sundays.
You've had some success against the Bills before. Is there a memorable game, your most memorable against them?
I wouldn't say there's one that's most memorable, no. I mean, probably the preseason game.
This motherfucker ain't playing Sunday. You can tell. You can tell ain't no use for this man in Carolina. Hell, this nigga fuck up the McDonald order.
That went back after they made all the donations, and then I got a standing ovation. That one was probably the most memorable one that I've played in. I felt like I was standing there for 5 minutes waving, a little awkward, but no, there's not one that stands out.
Andy, what's this week like for you at home? I know your kids, do they know you might have the chance to play, and how excited are they?
Yeah, I feel like after the game on Sunday when I went in there, I got videos and pictures of my kids and my family. Everybody was excited. So, yeah, if I get to be out there, I know they'll be pumped up.
What makes this game? Yeah, if I get to be out there, I know they'll be pumped up. Yeah, if I get to be out there, I know they'll be pumped up. That's what he said, Chad. That motherfucker ain't gonna play. That motherfucker ain't gonna play.
Better for you to step into now versus last year?
I think the talent that we have is a lot better. I think we're comfortable with what we're doing. I think we've experienced a lot so far, and we can just kind of build off the momentum.
Bill Mafia paying this nigga for something. He just told it. He said, they paying me. They bought me and my wife something. What?
We're at right now, and so at this point, I'm just trying to keep this thing going. We're in a good spot, and we just got to keep playing like we can play.
Andy, I think if my records are correct, you're 26th in all-time touchdown passes. You just need one to tie for the 25th. Are you aware of these sorts of milestones? Do you care about them at this point in your career? And is Sunday an opportunity for you to go chase stuff like that?
I'm aware because there's some people around here that tell me about where I'm at. So yeah, I mean, obviously with how long I've played in this league, there's some things that be pretty cool to keep chasing, and the more I'm out there, the more production I'll get.
Yeah. What the heck, nigga? You ain't chasing no fucking career accolades, Andy. Stop that dumb shit. 25th all time in passing, bitch. So? Oh, fuck, if you 25th in all time in passing touchdowns, yeah, tied for 25th to be exact. It could be 5, 6, 7, 8 quarterbacks tied for 25th. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that, Andy, dog. Got one goddamn win in Carolina, cuz. Talking about what your family, you got pictures with them, man. You making millions of dollars to not do shit every week, sir. Enjoy your goddamn time on the sideline.
see, but it's definitely not something that I'm, striving for or trying to accomplish. I'm just gonna go play and see how it all shakes out at the end.
How well do you know Josh?
I know him just a little bit. I don't know him real well, but big fan of his. He's obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah. See, too goddamn marveled at what the fuck Josh Allen is. Yeah, you stay your ass on the sideline Sunday. You better not run your ass out there on that field. God damn it, what the hell wrong with him? The hell wrong with Andy Dalton? Shout out to the Buffalo Bills and Bills Mafia for paying Andy Dalton. Bitch, don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. Shit, yeah. All these motherfucking fan bases supposed to be paying me a couple thousand every week. Where my goddamn money at, Bill Mafia? Shit, y'all see my goddamn cash app? That'll be $1,000. Bill Mafia, that'll be $1,000. 1,000, goddammit. The hell going on? Shout out to everybody in the goddamn chat. He say he finna go do Fed time behind Bill Mafia spending money. Yeah. We didn't say that. He said that. Yeah. He said that. He said Bill's big TCU. Okay. That ain't got shit to do with me. And that ain't got shit to do with that motherfucker Andy goddamn Dalton either. They say they throwing this fucking game up. Don't tell me that. You say inside trader. That's what it sound like. B Prince say, I see no interviews with Bryce Young. Yeah, Bryce spoke yesterday too. You didn't see it? Stay right there, B Print. You didn't see Bryce speak yesterday too? Now don't start this shit. Bryce spoke yesterday too, sir. Where were you at, B Print? Where was you at, B Print?
Hey, Chris Jenkins, credential member of the media company.
Stay y'all ass right there. Yeah, Bryce spoke yesterday too, B Print. Oh, B Print. Yeah, Bryce spoke yesterday too, B Print.
How are you feeling?
B Print. Yeah, B Print. I know you saw Bryce Young speak yesterday. There go Bryce. Look, he spoke yesterday too, dog. And he sounds like the fucking starter.
Yeah, I feel blessed. Feel good, making progress, and I'm excited.
How's your ankle feel?
Good. Yeah, it's been making progress.
Look,
each day I've been feeling better. So
she said, how's the ankle? That motherfucker said, shit, bitch, good. Yeah, good. But he had to change that. I'm making progress. Watch him, Chad. I know a starter when I see one.
Feel blessed. Feel good, making progress, and I'm excited.
How's your ankle feel?
Good. Yeah, it's been making progress. Each day I've been feeling better. So we're all process oriented here, all process driven. Coach says that. It's what we believe in. So been keeping the same process.
And he said it was yesterday, B Print. Yeah, this was yesterday. B Print. He said you should have played that first. What you mean? I played this yesterday. Just like Andy Dalton. Where the fuck was you at, cuz? I played this yesterday at the practice, just like B Print. Come on, cuz. Hey, B Print, come on, cuz.
That you wanted to push it after the game, that you wanted to push the recovery and efforts to play this week. What has that process been like, in that rehab process been like?
Yeah, just trusting the training staff and doing everything in my power, to continue to get better. Have a amazing training staff. They've been doing a great job, and they've been putting me to work.
And listen what he say when they ask him and is he playing Sunday? Watch it. Yeah, I ain't stupid, chat. I know exactly what the fuck going on here. I told y'all I'd be the only nigga saying it if I got to. I'd be the only nigga saying Bryce will play Sunday. I don't give a fuck. I take it, and if he don't, he don't. I'd be the only nigga wrong.
you know, for me, I want to do everything I can. You know, I'm super grateful.
Hey, shout out Q Blizzy. Goddamn right, nigga. Green 80.
Be able to play this game, to have this opportunity to be a part of this locker room. You know, anytime that there's an opportunity to go out there and play with my guys, I want to do everything I can to do that. That's always going to be the mindset. So just being diligent in the training room.
What happened on that play, Bryce?
I think it just got stepped on as rolling out. When you like see the replay, you know, it's sports.
Yeah, Bryce say ain't nothing happened, bitch. It's sports. Yeah, y'all the ones making a big fucking deal out of my ankle. Y'all the one. But look at Bryce. Does Bryce look like he worried? Does Bryce look like he hurt? Chet, I know what's going on here. I know what's going on here. Now, he may, in fact, have tweaked his ankle in the Jet game, Chet. I'm not saying he didn't hurt his ankle. What I'm saying is Bryce Young is a tough son of a bitch. And Bryce Young knows how to handle his body. Hence, look, listen at him. He's shouting out the training staff. And then look, a lot of you pickle-headed motherfuckers like to allude to how little Bryce Young is. This could be another reason that his lower extremities don't hurt as bad as other big clumsy-ass quarterbacks would. Shit, Bryce ain't no little clumsy, Bryce ain't no big clumsy, fumbly, big dumb-ass quarterback that stay hurt. Big-ass niggas can't even survive past ground contact. That ain't Bryce Young. We saw Bryce in the boot Sunday, but we saw Bryce running yesterday. So Bryce is a fast healer. He ain't, Chad, you ask me, he wouldn't even hurt that goddamn bad, to be honest. Not nothing to keep this little nigga out of football. This is a tough son of a bitch. Let's go, Chad.
Do you think he should have been penalized on that play?
That's not up for me to decide. I'm not a ref. Things happen quickly. You know, it's football.
You know your body better than anybody. What would you say the chance of being ready with the way you're progressing to play last night?
Again, we're just taking it day by day. You know, I'm just trying to progress, trying to go better, be better each day. It's definitely been progress, and again, I'm gonna give all my trust and faith in the training staff and continue to do my part to do whatever it takes.
Do you feel like y'all are going to take this thing right up to the morning of?
Again, that's not my call. You know, obviously it's not just about me. You know, this is a team. You know, at the end of the day, whatever, you know, I want the Panthers to win. That's always the goal. So obviously there's other moving parts. There's other stuff that has to happen. The organization is, you know, going to do whatever is best for that. But again, for me, my task is to stay locked in, make sure that I'm keeping the same process and do everything I can in the training room to try to get back. And that's what I'm focused on.
Is it something like when it happened, you knew, okay, this is bad?
Felt it walking off, going to the sideline, and you know, obviously it was frustrating not being able to come back. You know, again, you just want to be out there with your guys, you want to go out there and battle. But I was super proud of the team, just how they finished, us finishing on our terms, you know, finishing, taking these, you know, a hard fought win. Again, we won. That's what mattered. I was super grateful and proud to be a part of that. And, you know, now, again, just want to do everything I can to be back.
Right, it's kind of going off that. I know as a competitor, it always sucks when you're not out there, especially the team's playing so well right now. Is it even harder kind of being on the sidelines during practice this week?
No, there's nothing about the play. Again, regardless of what's going on, I'm grateful to be a part of this team. I'm grateful, you know, for this building. So there's never been a time that I didn't want to play a lot or didn't not want to play. Whatever it is, every day is an opportunity. Coach says that all the time.
Bryce spoke for 10 fucking minutes yesterday. I know this nigga playing Sunday. I know he gonna place it. I know it. Shit, man, y'all gotta stop playing games. And then look, the Carolina Panthers, they are being smart around Bryce Young, and they've been doing that all week long. If Bryce don't throw a pass in practice, I still think he'll be ready to play Sunday, because Bryce smart enough to know how to put a game plan. They've been telling y'all all week Bryce been doing mental reps. Yeah, Bryce running mental reps of the playbook this week. Yeah, why Andy is practicing with the first team so everybody else can get their practice for this week. Bryce Young is taking every fucking mental rep like he's going to start Sunday. That's what the coaching staff been saying. That's what Canales and Bryce has been saying, Chet. Notice how they ain't asking players on the team about Bryce and Andy. Andy Dalton talking like he don't. Look, Andy don't even know yet, Chet. So, so he wants you to believe. That motherfucker know he got a warm spot on the bench Sunday.
Today's the best day 'cause it's the only one we got. That's always his message. So, regardless of anything, it's just, want to do whatever I can.
Somebody tell Unc the bad news. What's the bad news, B. Brent? Because if Bryce doesn't play, I told you, it ain't no bad news. It's not bad news in the sense that he not playing because of an injury. It's bad news because motherfucking Andy Dalton on the field. That's about it. Shout out Levine. Shout out who did? I'm gonna just say Levine. Levine. Okay. I shout out is that I don't know who that is. I'm gonna just say Gardner for that cash app. Say goddamn it, grade 80. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I appreciate that love for that cash app. Double tap that screen. Share the live. Let them know where we at, chat. You know what time it is. Let's get back to Bryce, chat. But yeah, talking about tell the bad news. What's the bad news, Cole? He say Bryce is not playing up. They just said it. Who said it? Who just said it, sir? Who said it? See, that's what I be talking about. Y'all can't tell me shit. Who said it? Who said it, goddammit? Tell me right now, because I ain't seen it. Tell me who said it. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, chat. See, they can't tell me who the fuck said it. Fox Sports. Don't nobody believe Fox Sports, dog. Fox Sports been saying Bryce was going to be out all week. And they not one time said day to day. I don't want to hear that shit. I got my own goddamn sources there. Y'all quit playing. Yeah, y'all got to help me. Yeah, help me, chat. Double tap the screen, share it live. Let them know what we doing. Shout out Chelsea. Say he did not play. He's not playing. Damn it, y'all can't tell me. Yeah. Tell me where you got it from. Tell me where you got it from. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. He say, Andy, get ready. Yeah, Andy getting ready to get the damn water ready and the towels ready for the boys on the field. Outside of that, ain't no Carolina Panther source that said nothing of the damn nature. Shout out Marquis Steele. Say hashtag Panther spokesperson has clarified that Andy Dalton is the starting quarterback for week. He said regardless. Nah, regardless, hell. Yeah. Regardless, hell. What you mean? He said regardless of Bryce Young availability. I still ain't seen that. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. No, Junior, I'll wait. He say doubtful. This doesn't mean out. Yeah. I still don't see that. I still don't see none of that. Yep. I don't see none of that, chat. I don't even know where y'all see it. I mean, I see something out of the Charlotte Observer saying Bryce Young is a game time decision. I mean, outside of that, yeah, Bryce Young's status is saying doubtful. It's a game time decision. It's not saying Andy Dalton is named the starter. Why the hell y'all lying to me? And this is free. This is early. Yeah, this is like real recent right here. Said Dave Canales still declined to make a decision on Bryce or Andy Dalton. Yeah, Chad, I'll wait. Yeah, Big Print, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait till I hear it. Yeah. I ain't taking none of y'all goddamn word for it. None of you niggas word for it. Yeah, I'll wait till I hear it. Yeah, because what I see, I still ain't. He say, oh, you just in denial now. Say, can't help you there. Hey, look, I'll wait, dog. That's what I do. I'll wait. He said, just watch for what coach say. He never said Bryce is out. That's what I keep telling these niggas. Yeah, I'll wait, cuz. Yeah, they'll tell us something here in a minute. Yeah. They'll tell us something here in a minute, chat. Shout out Jamarion Stubbs. Let's get back to Bryce telling y'all he gonna start Sunday. Let's get back to it.
90% on game day. Are you a bit concerned about, if I can't make this cut here or whatever, does that play into your desire to want to play on Sunday?
Yeah, I haven't. Again, we're just taking it day by day, so haven't really gotten that far yet. But again, if I can play, I want to play. I'll be out there again. I, of course, do what's best for the team, and I'm gonna make sure that I trust in the training staff. But if there's any way that I can, I always want to. Again, it's a competitor in me. What I get to do for a living is a blessing. It's an honor. I don't take it for granted. So if I'm able to, then I definitely want to.
Is there a fine line between pushing it and knowing that, all right, I don't want to do anything that might hurt me from playing 100% the next 9 games after?
Yeah, I walk by faith, and
outside,
I know
they
football.
say,
I know
look,
what I can.
On the Carolina Panther injury report, it's saying the same thing, Big Print. Bryce Young doubtful, and it also said Dave Canales ain't ruled him out yet. And he ain't named Andy Dalton the fucking starter yet. So y'all gonna have to miss me with that shit. Yeah. And everybody else healthy. They saying the Panthers, everybody else on the team healthy than a bitch. Let's go, Chet.
Do with my day, with my recovery, and then I leave it to the experts in the training room to make those calls. I trust them. They're going to see the big picture. They're going to make the best decision. And for me, all it is what can I be executing in there in the training room? How diligent can I be? And then I'll leave that stuff up to them.
As you're going through your own recovery process this week, have you been talking with Andy a little bit more differently in any kind of way, as he could be getting ready to start as well? Is that?
I don't think Dave Canales is worried about Bryce Young. If y'all remember what Dave said Monday, said he spoke to Bryce. Bryce said he can go. Bryce said, let's push this thing. So if Bryce is able to play, Bryce will play. That's what Dave said. That was Monday of this week. Chad, just because Bryce ain't practiced with the first string don't mean shit. What they told y'all all week, Bryce was on the sideline. Bryce been on the sideline working. He ain't been in no fucking boot all week. All right, Chet. I'll wait. Shout out Big Brandon Ross. Lighting that screen up with that goddamn super chat. Yeah. Goddamn it, B. Ross. He say, can you bring me up to facts? He say, that isn't the same Bills team from last year and years before. He say, people are scared of them. We are going to run all over them. I mean, shout out Brandon Ross. I mean, I know we can beat the Bills, but I'm not going to just look past them. Shout out Nikki T. Say tape his fucking ankle to be safe. You think they ain't? You think they ain't going to tape his ankle to be safe? Man, come on, Chad. It's week 8. It's week 8. Shout out Howard. Say he's not playing and you will like it up. No. No, Howard, don't start this shit, man.
Right now?
No, not at all. We're always in communication. We're always talking. That's my dog. We're always going back and forth, regardless of the situations. Always meeting room dynamics always the same. Always talking through plays, seeing how we see things. So I'm grateful that we have that relationship to where, regardless, that's not going to change.
We've talked to a lot of the players too, and they've said that the offense doesn't change, whether it's you or him under center. Can you kind of just speak to that about like how you guys can both go in and affect the same way?
Yeah. Again, it just speaks to the process. Speaks to the pride that we take in the quarterback room. We want to do whatever it is for the team. We have a great room. We want to be the best version of ourselves to put ourselves in a situation that standard doesn't drop off, doesn't change. We're all chasing greatness every single day. And again, that's the standard for the team.
Bryce, how much feedback or how much input do you have in terms of maybe lobbying to play? Is it you just give them the feedback and then they ultimately they'll make the decision, but do you lobby at all? Or, I know you want to play, but is it just this is how I feel and then they go from there?
Yeah, just being open and communicating how I feel. They know that obviously I want to do everything that it takes. Also, I respect I respect the training staff. I respect the people that have degrees and went to school went to medical school. I know how to compete. I know how to want to be out there and with that, and they know that, and they're gonna make the decision at the end of the day. And either way, I'm gonna be grateful to be part of the team.
Have you experienced an injury like this before?
I know I missed a game my rookie year for an ankle, and to be 100% honest with you, I don't even remember
Look, Bryce don't even remember hurting his ankle in his rookie year because he only missed week 3, a game that Andy Dalton also lost. Let's go, Chet.
You go in there and it's like, oh, how does it feel compared to this and that? And truthfully, it wasn't really something I thought of after, so I don't really remember the comparative nature. I don't. So I'm pretty quick to forget things, I think, when it comes to that. So right now it's the task at hand. Again, I'm trusting them. They're doing a great job putting me to work, and I'm grateful for that. So just trying to do everything I can to heal.
Bryce, as a quarterback, the last 2 days, not being out there, you understand how important it is for the install and all that. I know you're in a team meetings, and how valuable or is it for this thing here these 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the sport. I'm back there getting mental reps. I'm locked in. I'm following along. I'm listening to calls. I'm making sure that I can get the most and making sure I can get everything I can out of it. Of course, you can't get the physical throws, but that's part of the sport. Sometimes if there's a receiver that's down, that's not practicing full speed, you might not get a rep. We have different practice tempos. You might not always get a full speed rep, but we talk about the importance of visualization in the room a lot, and I'm doing everything I can to still take advantage of as much as possible. Yeah, that's definitely a doctor question. I don't. I'm not the person to ask for that.
Bryce, the other question I wanted to ask.
Y'all, look at this nigga face, man. Y'all tell me he not playing. Say his ass was benched week 3 last year. That's a fact, Roadmaster. We all know that.
Have you gleaned anything from Mike White yet? Bill's tendencies, Bill's tips, tells?
Hey, real quick, Chet.
We have
quick. My bad. Shout out my dog Q Blizzy. Jumping in that cash app chat. He say, I like the defense at home. Panther fucking nation. I do too, goddammit. Hey, look, man. I'm gonna be in Charlotte.
We watch the film. We trust in the process here, and we have a ton of respect for them as a team, for them as a defense. We know it's going to be a great challenge. For the entire team, it's just been about our process this week, giving ourselves the best chance to try to have success we want to have. We trust in the intel from this building and the work that all the coaches do to get through stuff.
Bryce, can you explain as a quarterback the difference between injuring your right ankle and injuring your left ankle?
There's when you're pushing off and you're throwing from different spots. I really have a bad memory when it comes to stuff, so I don't know if I really have what it is to compare. But you're doing different things. You're all facing whatever the left side, but it's everyone in the league is dealing with something. It's part of sports. It's on us. For me, I'm doing everything I can to push through. I want to be out there. I'm a competitor, and then I'm going to trust the staff. So, again, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. There's a lot of worse things that have happened throughout the league, and I'm grateful for where I'm at, and I'm excited moving forward.
Now, y'all, hey, look, I keep telling y'all the man gonna play Sunday. I have yet to hear that he not. He say winning streak will end at Green Bay. What you talking about on the road next weekend then? Yeah, you talking about on the road next weekend then? I said that could be a big loss, man. That could be a big loss or a big game. Shit, man, I could throw a watch party for that game. I could. Yeah. Check y'all. Yeah, I gotta get yeah. It's all about what y'all want to do. I told y'all we got Green Bay, then New Orleans Saints in Charlotte. We got Green Bay and then the New Orleans Saints in Charlotte, chat. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's damn sure gonna be fun. I could throw a nice exclusive intimate watch party in Charlotte, chat. Especially if y'all not going, because I don't think I'm going to the Saint game, chat. I ain't never purchased a ticket for the New Orleans Saint game in Charlotte. I never did. That's week 10. Said, man, I don't know. He said we just need a confirmation if Bryce go play or not. That's a fact, Jamari. But this is I guess this is Dave Canales, chat. Dave Canales, this coaching staff, this front office. We gonna find out. I'm actually waiting on the Panthers press conference today. It'll probably be about 4:00 when they run it though. Probably be about 4:00. Shout out to everybody in the chat. He say that's me on the right. Shout out Young Bello. Yeah, hey Young Bello, I see you, my G. Yeah, chat. Yeah, who want that watch party for the Saint game next Sunday in 2 weeks? Who want that watch party for the Saint game? I can throw that bitch in Charlotte. I can host it in Charlotte. Damo, what up?
Big Ark, what up?
Talk to me.
I'm back. My bad. Wife called.
Oh, ain't no problem. Shout out Q Blizzy. He say it's a plot so they won't know which QB to prepare for. That's why I keep saying I don't think it matters, Chad. I think if the Buffalo Bills smart, they'll prep for both anyway. Shout out Pro Game Wolf. What up, sir? He say, we gonna cook the Saints. They ass lost. Man, fuck the Saints. I might want to go to that game, Chet. Might want to go to that game, man. I don't know, man. Shout out. They go goddamn it, Big Juntile. They go Big Juntile. What's up with you, Big Juntile the Great? Hey, Big Juntile. Hey, my guy Sam Smith. I tried to warn him. Shout out Big Sam Smith and Big Juntile. What up, Juntile? He say if they start, they'll prepare for the run game. If they smart, they'll prepare for the run game. That's a fact. Juntile, give me a score prediction for the game, sir. Just put it in the chat, Juntile. Give me a score prediction. Shout out Big Juntile the Great. Shout out Jamarion Stubbs. He say, fuck the Saints. Fuck the Aints. Yeah, Chad. Yeah, I want to have a watch party for a good game. Like, I throw that bitch next weekend in my city for Green Bay, but I got to start seeing some RSVPs, man. I got to. Shout out Jamar Juntile. He say, Ken 88 say, shit. Hey, well, look here, chat. Y'all know what time it is. That big goddamn it, Juntile.
Man, look. I say, what do you say, Uncle, if they stop the run? Do we still win this game?
With Bryce, we can.
I don't think they can stop the run because if they ain't stop nobody all year, they damn sure not stopping these niggas. But
yeah.
I mean, you can just like when you know a team running though, you know you forced to stop it, and they ought to. I'll fuck that. I think they can't stop the run. So now that I'm saying that, but if they did, nigga, can we win the game? What do you think? With just
I think we can. I know
we got the players too. but can we execute? See, I see we still have an execution problem with offense. Like, we're good against defenses that ain't good. Like, it's easy to look really good versus defenses like that, but can you look good against a defense that knows how to, do any type of proper scheme and, actual good defensively sound team? Because the Jets were defensively sound as fuck. They just didn't have an offense. Like, they had no offense.
We say the Bills are 30. I mean, the Bills, the Jets did a good job stopping our run, but we still won the game. And hey, we still won the game with Bryce Young's couple passing touchdown and the defense playing good defense. You know what I mean?
I don't even want to say they stopped our run. They
They
was
stopped the
stuffing
run.
some
They didn't
runs.
stop the run now
They
like
didn't
that.
stop the
Jet.
run.
They didn't stop the run.
They slowed our run down. Yeah, they slowed our run down a lot.
Where they stopped, they stopped Chuba, but they ain't stopped no doggone.
No, I'm talking about as a whole. We did not go over 200 and 200 plus yards running against the Jets. Yeah, man.
Rico Dowdle been doing that by himself.
So what Howard trying to say is,
but
if we didn't get
all I'm saying is that I feel like the Jets did a good job slowing the run down and the pass game down, but that's what won the game is the little pass in attack we had Sunday. You know what I mean? The running game to me was stifling, and the defense, our defense kept us in good field position. We had some good returns on special teams Sunday against the Jets. So
I'll tell you this right now. If we can't run the ball, we ain't winning that game. You can put that on Bryce shoulder all you want to if he playing. We ain't
gonna be a
winning.
shootout. It's gonna
Tell
be
you
a
that
shootout
right now. You know that. You know that too.
We not winning.
I don't know that. I feel like we can win any type of game that we can get into Sunday. If it's a shootout, I feel like we can win it. If it's a defensive game, I feel like we can win it. So
because you got to remember,
it's gonna be interesting.
We ain't start winning the game until we got a running game. Okay, because the first two games of the season.
Hey, hold up. Let me read this money. We about to turn up. Shout out Kevin Shep. Say, the Jets don't stop the run, or they didn't stop the run. Say we had 150 rushing. I know. I said they slowed our run. We didn't have 200 plus. Shout out Brandon Spencer. Say, what about the X Factor? He said, we do for a tutty on a pick six.
God damn.
And shout out my dog, June Tyler, great right back at it. Say the Jets got a great defense. Can't take nothing away from them. That's a fact. I mean, they did a good job on defense.
Who was he
but
calling?
We were still, Bryce Young and this passing game was still able to get what we had to get done.
Who was he calling the X Factor? I want to know.
I think the X Factor this Sunday got to be Jimmy Horn, regardless. That's what I'm thinking.
About a pick six. He said, "What about the X Factor?" He said, "We do for a tutty on a pick six." So who is he talking about? J.C. Horn?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if y'all talking about a defensive touchdown,
Brandon Spencer, let me know what you're talking about in the chat. We got to run the ball, keep Josh on the sideline. Oh no, for sure. Yeah. But listen, I want to say this, Howard, can you hear me?
Howard.
Yeah, I'm here. I got you.
Okay,
I just put you on mute.
Howard, I know because this go back to what you and Unc just said. Unc said, well, they did, Unc feel how we all feel. We do know that they did a good job defensively with how they were stopping certain runs. They ain't stopped the entire run, but they did stop us on enough drives to where we did have to force the punt. But I'm gonna say this, I feel like if Chuba didn't get certain carries and he gave it to Rico, we could have possibly for sure seen about 150 yards on the ground. I mean,
by himself.
By himself. It could be said that would have been a different game.
Yeah.
But Dave Canales also said he liked having two fresh running backs. Is that just politics? Or is he really saying, I like that I can just call any play because I can look on the bench and neither one of my running backs are dog tired?
Right.
I think he told us what he meant, Damo. He liked having two backs fresh at the end of the game. And I heard that shit, Damo. I don't know how I ain't kind of like that. I didn't like that a little bit, Damo.
Because that means
Well,
you forced
it ain't politics,
like that.
man.
I'd rather Rico be tired as fuck with
Hey,
150 yards and a touchdown.
it ain't politics now. Rightfully so. You would want two good running backs, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
But
saying. I'm not
sure,
gonna lie.
but
right.
It's
sure,
weird,
Howard.
Howard. It's
You
weird.
right.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
you know what I'm saying?
I just don't like how Dave told it to me. You know what
Yeah,
I know he telling the truth, but goddamn,
yeah,
man, yeah,
yeah.
man,
It just didn't seem right
let
for
Rico
some
Well,
run that
reason.
and see
motherfucker.
what the big problem is. You got to run Chuba because of all the money he done gave him.
Yeah,
You just can't.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard
But
to
you
not
said it
put
You
him.
ain't
say let that
politics, though. You
motherfuckers,
said it ain't
but
politics.
Howard,
That's
he
that's
is a good running back though. You know what I mean? It ain't like
Yeah, Chuba
Chuba
had a
can't
big play.
play.
He had
no,
a
no.
big
There's
play in
nothing
the
wrong
game.
with Chuba. There's nothing wrong with Chuba. What it is just Rico Dotto is doing more. That's
Yeah,
that's it in a nutshell. He's
that's
just
the
doing
fact
more.
though. You know what I mean?
Thank you,
That's the
Brandon Spence,
fucking
on that
fact though,
clarity.
Howard.
Shit. I mean, what could you? I mean, what can you do? What can you say?
But so how do y'all feel when he's splitting they goddamn carries like that?
And he
How
got
do y'all feel?
and see the bad thing, he got the. I mean, what you gonna do, man? But just think about that, You can't just sit Chuba down and that's it. Bring him in a dink dank here and there. That's it. You can't do that.
Nah, you can't. You can't.
You can't do it, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially with the money y'all gave him too. Boy, you cannot do that. And that's the same thing like with Bryce situation. Even when he was playing bad and we wanted him to be out, you can't do that. You done gave him all this money. He first round overall pick.
You right.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Hey, Martin Luther King. I must just say, Unc, I think that's the answer right there. That's what's going on. I don't know if you see that comment. That's exactly
You
what's going
say
on.
Chuba run like he been getting paid. Yeah, getting paid. Rico run like he trying to get paid. And that's the difference. Shout out Brandon Spencer, say Carolina will get a pick six and Jimmy Horn smelling the end zone. Shout out my guy Brandon Spencer. Shout out Big June Tyler Great right behind him. He say I'm starting to think Howard is a closet Falcon fan. Oh yeah.
Howard not even
Oh yeah.
on one today. He just keeping it hot. Now, who is this talking about breaking news? Andy Dalton is starting. What's up with that? Because
He's saying the same shit that we done talked about already. Ain't nobody ruled Bryce Young out yet, man.
Exactly. That's what last thing I heard you say, Uncle. They ain't ruled nobody out.
Yep. We gonna wait on the press. I'm waiting on the press conference.
That nigga, Uncle, he okay. That nigga good. That's why he said I'm just waiting on the training staff to tell me I'm clear. No, he waiting on the team to fucking put it out that he playing Sunday. Talking about he taking mental reps. Okay. Bryce is playing, bro. We are gonna beat the Buffalo Panthers.
You should love the team if he don't, too. You still should like the team.
Nah, for sure. If he don't play, like it ain't no big deal. Like, okay, it is a big deal, but I just know for sure we don't know what the game plan is specifically if Bryce does play. But if Andy is playing, we do know the game plan. It's for sure run. They're gonna be trying to chuck it downfield. I'm just all about game management.
Yeah, I still don't believe it. I wait to goddamn Dave Canales tell me today in the press conference. All right, they still saying Bryce doubtful, but they are not ready to name Andy the starter. They have not named Andy the starter. Those are bullshit sources that's out here saying that, hey man, yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, Peso,
y'all know Dave Canales
I'll
like
wait
his
though. Yeah,
advantages,
I'll
man.
wait. If he out, he out. But I'll wait till Dave tell me.
Dave said any advantage. He
Say
taught me that. Dave taught me this. Any advantage is an advantage I'm gonna take. And I'm very keen on keeping my, business not out in the street until it's time to let it out. There's eventually I'm gonna have to let them know what's going on, to be in all fairness. But I ain't gotta do that shit on Monday. I might have to do it maybe what's today, Friday? So don't
he really ain't got to say shit this Sunday morning.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought they had to do it Friday or Saturday. That's what I thought.
He say it's all over the internet. I see the shit all over the internet, just like Bryce being out 2 to 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain, and Dave Canales saying he day to day. See, y'all gotta watch how y'all playing. I'll wait for Dave to tell me, chat.
But if Bryce don't play, I mean, it'll be good to see what the offense looks like without Bryce. Andy can make all the throws, but we know Andy ain't the red rifle no more.
Man, Andy can't make all the goddamn throws.
That's what I'm
Stay
saying. He
right
ain't the
there.
red
All right,
rifle
we
no
got
more.
Dave Canales. I guess Dave Canales getting ready to tell us. Y'all stay right there. I'm getting Dave up. I
Get
got
him up
Dave
there,
for y'all. I got Dave for y'all.
Get him up there.
Yeah, chat. Let's get Dave on the screen. I guess, I guess Dave telling us. Stay right there, chat. Stay right there. Let's get Dave ass up here. I got Dave Canales. God damn it, grade 80.
Grade 80.
Let's see what the fuck Dave got to say, chat. Yeah, let's see. We got Dave. I told y'all this is what I was waiting on.
Weekend, excited to be home again, play in front of our fans here at Bank of America Stadium. There's just a lot of excitement with this group, the type of football that we're continuing to build together, and the progress that we're seeing weekly, really, for our group. So, any questions?
I guess doubtful is 75% chance that he doesn't play, so I guess you go into this not expecting him to play.
He's made progress every day, and we want to just keep our options open right now. Didn't want to rule him out. Just wanted to say, okay, we woke up today. Feels
what? Did y'all hear what the fuck Dave just said?
What the fuck is going on?
Nigga, is Bryce Young playing or not? Dave, hey, stay right there. Dave just said, I don't want to rule him out. We gonna keep all the options open. Listen to Dave, chat. Hey, look, I'm gonna wait till Sunday, chat. Fuck that.
Hey, what the fuck wrong with our head coach?
There's just a lot of excitement with this group, the type of football that we're continuing to build together, and the progress that we're seeing weekly, really, for our group. So, any questions?
I guess doubtful is 75% chance that he doesn't play, so I guess you go into this not expecting him to play.
He's made progress every day, and we want to just keep our options open right now. Didn't want to rule him out. Just wanted to say, okay, we woke up today, feels better than he did yesterday. So tomorrow we'll move him around. We rested him pretty good today.
Hey,
he had 2 good
days. So Bryce playing Sunday.
That's what I'm hearing.
So basically, Bryce don't play Sunday, chat. He said Bryce woke up today feeling better than he did yesterday.
And
he said today we just rested Bryce. You know what I mean? Tomorrow we gonna see how good he feel.
Today I'm gonna kick you in your ass because you play.
Man, chat. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Chat, I told y'all I'd rather wait for Dave. He said, yeah, be good. Bryce Young playing Sunday. Shout out Drew Tyler.
Hold on, let me say something to
Bryce say today he feels good.
Jamarian Stubbs, listen, he will not tell you an answer, sir. He will not, because Bryce is playing.
Man, Chad, let's finish this.
Days of work on that ankle, so we'll take a look at him again tomorrow, and then we'll make the best decision from there.
I'm trusting the so it's gonna be a game time decision for Bryce Young. Game time decision, Chet.
Bryce getting an early bye week. That's all.
Yeah. No. He gonna play Sunday. He just had a whole week off. That's all.
That's kind of what I mean, though. He gonna play, but just get the week off.
Damn, Chet. And y'all, all you motherfuckers are running around here spreading that bullshit narrative that Andy Dalton starting and Bryce is indefinitely out. That ain't what Dave just said. Dave just put this shit out 3 minutes ago. Let's go.
Said he got $50 for you on it. He not playing.
Yeah, excited about Hooker. Excited about Hendon being here. Being in tune with what we're doing, continuing to do a great job for us when he got his opportunities, on the scout stuff, really into the game plan. And this is why we brought him here, is to have another developmental person in the building that has talent and that has an ability to know our words, know our system, and be able to go in if we needed him to.
Will he back up Andy if Bryce is unable to go on Sunday?
Yeah, Hendon will be the backup.
Dave, realistically, how tough would it be to put Bryce out?
Oh, Hendon Hooker the backup if Bryce don't go. Ain't that a bitch?
There without having any team snaps.
It would be tough. And for me, it was, Bryce and I talked early in the week and said, hey, let's just push this thing every day. Let's see where we're at. And, for my own sake, for the team's sake, all the guys they're pulling for Bryce to be out there to play with us, play with this group. And again, we got to be smart, but it's I think it's wise of us to just take it day by day and see if we can get him back out there and continue to build and continue to push our football forward.
Man, Bryce Young
ESPN be
playing
lying, y'all.
Sunday,
Don't listen
man.
to ESPN, man. They just trying to make
I
it
mean,
mad.
God damn it, Dave. If he ain't gonna play, say it, nigga. Say Andy starting Sunday. See, that's all he got to do, Chet. If Andy was starting Sunday, Dave would just say it. He'll say it.
Hold on, Unc. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. All y'all need to sit back. Let Dave do what the fuck Dave want to do. He gonna start. We know what's going on.
Man, yeah, hey, don't nobody want to bet me on Bryce starting Sunday, Chad. Shout out my dog Kevin Shep. Say the X factor for us will be Mitchell goddamn Evans, man. Say he's going to have a monster game, Evans breakout game. I like that. Hell, this might be a Bryce Young breakout game. Shout
What y'all
out
done
Big
seen something,
Wild and
Evan?
Great Chat. Still lighting that screen up. Say because of strategy, the coach can't say. Say that's why you go to the horse's mouth and Bryce say he good. Yeah, Bryce say he's straight. Read between the lines. That's why I say I wait for Dave, dog. And Dave ain't told me shit outside of the fact that Bryce might play Sunday.
Dave,
Hendon can't be an emergency quarterback. Mike can't be an emergency quarterback unless they're on the 53-man roster. What plays into that decision if you do give Bryce the opportunity, but also probably want that extra insurance?
Yeah, that's an option. That's an option to put one of those guys on the roster and to have that emergency third available. It's something we'd consider if we have a good turnaround and we feel like Bryce can go out there. And if not, then we'll go with our two quarterbacks.
A lot's been talked about the running back rotation, but also interesting is the offensive line shuffle. There's been a lot of different combinations. Can you confirm that Lewis will be back on
Yes.
Sunday?
Yeah, Damian will be back out there on Sunday. He had a great week. The group did a fantastic job in the training room, getting his strength back in the shoulder. Really, that's kind of the first thing with any injury of any nature is making sure that we have the range of motion and the strength for the stability part of it. And he had a quick turnaround this week. We were able to get him out there. He practiced the whole week, and he looked great. Got a great look in his eyes. He's excited to be back out there with the guys.
What would be the argument for playing Bryce without taking a snap all week in practice?
Just continue to build on where we're at, with our group and the progress that I keep seeing weekly. This group of skill players, getting Coker back. It's the whole picture to me. It's the balance of where we're at with our run game, continuing to develop our pass game. To find that we've had great moments, where T-Mac has a great day, Xavier has a great game last week, and each guy they're learning how to contribute. So for me, it's about the continuity. If he's strong enough and ready to do that, then I'd love to just continue to build with Bryce.
That's a fucking fact, Dave. God damn it, well said, Dave. Y'all heard that. Man just asked Dave, he said, would it be a good argument or what would be the excuse for playing Bryce this week after no fucking practice all week? And Dave said it's simple, nigga. Continuity. Keep building. We go just keep building. Because if we don't play Bryce, Dave telling y'all it's going to feel like a setback. Dave Canales feel like it's setting us back if Bryce don't play Sunday. Shout out Jalen.
If my hooper ready, he gonna hoop.
PFF post grading Mitchell Evans as a top graded tight end in the league so far. Look, he like that. He say all that. Man, look. He say all that, and I'm getting notifications from Bleacher Report and all that. Andy is starting Sunday, regardless of how Bryce feels. But you hear what Dave's saying out of Dave's mouth. You can't listen to Bleacher Report, goddammit. That's why I said I wait on Dave.
Out there.
Isn't there a risk in doing that? If the ankle wasn't strong enough to practice him all week, why put him out there in a game?
That's all stuff we're considering, right? That's a part of it, and that's why we got to do the right thing and the smart thing for Bryce first and foremost. But also, just wanted to keep the option open.
Coker had a quiet first debut last week. Do you expect him to get more involved with the offense going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. That's just the way that the game played out, and he played his role. I thought he did a great job playing his role. didn't get a lot of opportunities, had a chance in the red zone on a touchdown, kind of had two guys in the same spot. Xavier made a play for it. That ball was going to go to Jalen. You know, he won on the route, and he did some good things away from where the ball was going. So I expect him to just keep building off of that.
Everybody good? Yep. All right, thank you.
All right.
I'm curious what it looked like. Mike White played the role of Josh Allen this week.
Yeah, that was a part of that. It was a good balance to have. You know, we needed to get Hendon out there playing, so he carried the load of most of the full practices. But to have Mike available for the walkthroughs, to operate, to get the timing of the motions and snap points, and really make it come alive was excellent. You know, and it was a good opportunity for us to make it look as close as possible to what their concepts may look like in operations. He did a fantastic job doing that.
Dave, I got a question. Why don't you wear socks? Is it because, like, you know?
Yeah. I got a question on who the fuck gonna play Sunday, because I'm still conflicted. I think Bryce Young gonna go, Chet. Just like Dave just told y'all, I ain't heard Dave talk Andy Dalton up not one time. Say they got Andy starting at FanDuel. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, keep your eye on that FanDuel shit. They'll switch
Good,
it
bro,
fast.
man. What's good? Man, let me tell you something, dog.
Talk to
fuck
me.
my parlay up last night. Let me tell y'all. I was gonna make a good bit of money. All I needed, not Josh. What's your boy? Justin Herbert. I just needed him to run that touchdown. And don't you know that nigga did that? He got my anytime touchdown. But don't you know they threw a flag? They threw a flag and said it was a false start on the offense. He got the ball back and just threw it in. It broke my heart.
Damn.
Broke my everlasting. Like, I ain't never seen that ever on any of my bets. But anyway, fuck FanDuel, man. We'll see you soon.
Well, yeah. You know they compromised right now. Yeah. FanDuel is compromised. Make no mistake about that. Well, hey, Damo, we got to get the fuck up out of here, man. We will be back later on this evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We will be back later on this evening, Chad, and it's still unconfirmed, Marcus. He say, hey, Marcus, it's still unconfirmed. I still think Bryce Young is a game. Well, he is a game time decision, according to Dave Canales. So, yeah, don't get carried. Don't think for 1 second that Andy Dalton gonna start. I'll wait till I see who come out the tunnel, goddammit. He say, yeah, cause ain't no telling, fellas. Hey, Damo, I love you, boy. I will
love
be
you too,
later on.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Big love to the chat, baby.
Big love. Hold it down, huh?
Yeah. We gone.